Hello, people, friends. Tonight I'm gonna perform Heartless by Kanye. In the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold as a winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, though. You need to watch the way you talking to me, though. I mean, after all the things that we've been through. I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know there's some things that you ain't told me. Yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. So now you want to give me back and you gon' show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. Got a new friend. Well, I got homies. But in the end, it's still so lonely. In the night, I hear them talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? How could you be so Dr. Evil? You're bringing out a side of me that I don't know. I decided we wasn't gonna speak, so why we up 3 a.m. on the phone? Why do she be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold. I decided wasn't gonna mess my groove up, cause I already know how this thing goes. Go and tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. Just wait a couple months and you gon' see there's plenty of guys that are better than me. In the night I hear him talk, coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? Talking, baby, let's just knock it off. They don't know but me and you. They don't know what we've been through. So I got something new to see, and you just gon' keep hating me, and we just gon' be enemies. I know you can't believe I could just leave it wrong, and you can't make it right. I'm gonna take off tonight, into the night. In the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? So yeah, I'm also gonna talk a little bit, because I've obviously been talking about other people's hearts, or their lack of them, but maybe my own, it's a little bit harder. You know, it's always harder to look in the mirror than it is to, target somebody else. So I got some got some disclosures of my own to make, actually, tonight. Maybe I can get some better lighting first, but the first one does have to do with relationships. And, I'm not like a heartless person, but haven't been a good boyfriend, to say the least. I think a lot of relationships I've looked for in my life have been purposefully, short term. And I think that's actually harder on girls probably than it is for guys. And there's more I could say. But, you know, that's just the truth. Had other priorities. I definitely did prioritize my education, and some other things like Frisbee. So, that's what it is. And I did use online dating, and I would not be surprised if some profiles did surface of me saying, whatever weird stuff I used to say, because I'm a weirdo. And I was once in a group online dating platform where the group I was a part of made jokes about 9/11 in multiple group chats. Unfortunately, not by me, but still. There are some people I went to school with who, yeah, I hope I'm wrong about what they've probably gone through. But I have also made some jokes that could be considered sexist or racist or, not that I wouldn't make them about other races. I try not to be selective, but I think, even if you make a sexually, explicit joke to a man, that's also probably something I've done that I should say. That I don't do that as much anymore. I just mean as much because, in good company, if you're with people you trust, I'm of the opinion that it's fine to speak your mind in positive ways. If you're making a joke, trying to make things better, that's one thing. So people say inappropriate things. I laugh about them sometimes, but there are the right context for them, for sure. So what else is on the laundry list here? All right, just start right. All right, I just wanted to make sure I got all the dating ones first. So sometimes I can be contemptuous, especially when people are aggressive in their arrogance. There's arrogance, there's quiet arrogance or confidence, and then there's aggressive arrogance, and I can be contemptuous. I have been kind of a shitty family member of my family because I'm entitled to try to be better now, but that's just the truth. I really did think I was competing against my brothers growing up. And I really did think, my parents were wrong about certain things. And I was a little bit aggressive in my response to that stuff. I have drank and drove. I don't drink more than a drink now at most, and still even that but I have driven after drinking. I thought it was safe every time, but the law says otherwise. I have also committed time fraud at my job at UMass in the dining commons. I used all the money to buy what amounts to insurance on my parents' in the event that the stock market had crashed, some of the things I bought would have served to offset the losses. So that's where all my money went, including the money I was making from research too. And the research money I made was far more for doing far less work. So, grant money comes from our federal taxes, but I also have stolen federal student loan money as well. I have shoplifted, especially my junior year of college when I was living with some of my friends, and we were very skimpy about wanting to pay for groceries, and I stole cheese and chocolate-covered almonds. So dumb. But there's nothing like getting baked and eating some weird cheese, so that's the kind of stuff I'm into. And I was caught, and so Whole Foods has some weird security team that has a very weird picture of me. All the music on my computer is downloaded illegally. I try not to do that anymore. I use YouTube so people get ad money, but I committed plagiarism in high school. Yeah, I don't really even want to talk about it, but it was dumb. I wrote a 30-page paper and then plagiarized a page because I knew I was going to get a bad grade on it, and I had an A in the class, and I think it was dumb. I got a D. I got a D overall because I got a 0 on the final project, so good job. And also, sometimes I'm just a dishonest student. Honestly, I do think school is stupid a lot. I've been a messy roommate and a shitty roommate. I've been a very shitty teammate and a competitor. I don't think those stories are actually going to get told, but